So, for being trans in the workplace, I work at a small local amusement park. I got there on a referral from a friend who knows I'm trans. I started at the start of the season. I've been there the whole season, which was April, May-ish. Um, while Kyle's not my legal name yet, I did state from the very start on the first training day to be called Kyle. My name tag says Kyle. Everyone calls me Kyle. A few of them have been surprised to learn it's not my real name. I do not try and pass as male with my coworkers, just because it's kind of obvious. My voice, using the women's bathroom still, everything like that. I do not, I have a binder. I do not wear it most days just because it can be bad to wear it too often for too long, and my work days can be often and long. Luckily I'm very small chested, so I just tend to wear a sports bra, and then if I slouch enough, can't really tell I have anything there. Again, I said I work at an amusement park. I'm a ride operator. I try and pass more with the parents. I call it my mindfuckery to my coworkers when I joke about it. I let the parents kind of take me as whatever. Some of them were like, him, and then just kind of fuck with them. I'll speak, and then they hear my voice, and then I'll go, oh shit, that is a girl. Sometimes I'll try and like lower my voice, which I think is kind of stupid because I think it sounds like I'm trying to lower it, which is also kind of a giveaway. And to try and continue and pass as male, which works sometimes. I have had one person, they said she, and then they looked at my name tag, which again says Kyle, and then they said he. I did actually today get a little angry at a kid, 7, 8 years old, so I can't really be justified at getting angry at him really. But he was with a daycare group, and he was like, "That's a girl, but it looks like a boy." And I mean, like, I was totally fine except for the whole "it" part, because I am not an it. But again, I don't think he really understands that whole concept yet. It might be a little beyond his brain. I did once upon a time, back when we were only weekends during the school year. It was funny. The mother had already pegged me as female, but the son came up to me and was like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And I was like, well, hell, I have to say girl because his mom already knows. And then, of all the things, like the short hair, the guy shorts, whatever, it was my shoes that he thought I was a guy. He's like, "Why are you wearing guy shoes?" And I'm kind of like, "What?" And the mom had to explain it to him. And she's like, "Honey, just because the shoes are black does not mean they're guy shoes." And I was like, seriously? Because my shoes are black? But apparently he was used to seeing his mother wearing pink shoes, so he assumes all girls wear pink shoes. I did have my manager, general manager, ask what I like to be called, Kyle, and I didn't obviously tell him that I was trans. I just kind of said, well, it's more of an uncommon name. It could be kind of one of those names that could be unisex a little bit. So I like to use that instead of my legal name. That's what I told him. Yeah. And then one of my coworkers, a couple days ago, we were talking in the break room, and she was like, on training day, I couldn't really tell if you were a guy or a girl. And at the time, I was going more for the emo hair look, so my hair was a little bit longer, about shoulder length. And at that point, I was kind of like, how could you not tell I was a girl then? Because, I mean, training day, I didn't bother trying to pass or anything. And she's like, I don't know, we were in different groups, and I couldn't tell. And I was like, okay, I guess I passed mostly. I think I passed more around people my age just because the generation is more androgynous, and like there are a lot of the girly guys out there and stuff like that. Like really, the best I've passed with have been teenage girls who are my age that like to check me out. Parents, not so much. They tend to nail me as female more often than not, unless I'm like really trying. Little kids are anywhere in between. I've had some go, "Sir, can I sit here?" Or I've had, "Miss, can you come put my lap bar down?" It can go either way with them, really. I think if they were to go basics, short hair, they assume I'm a guy. But maybe if they're used to seeing girls with short hair, like their mom has short hair, they can tell I'm a girl easier. Probably a little bit is the pierced ears, but I do have those in the process of being gauged. But in the end, they're still pierced, so that might kind of say female to others. But that's really it for passing in the workplace right now. I did apply for some jobs up at college. I haven't heard anything back yet. It's not asked for my legal name, so I did put Kyle, and there was no male, female marker, whatever. And I guess when you're filling out job applications, they cannot require you by law to fill out your biological gender. So I mean, if you think you're well enough to pass as male or whatever your transitioning gender may be, you do not have to say your biological gender. Depends on if you want to risk being outed, I guess. Like, circle the gender you're transitioning into, go up for an interview, and then have them realize that is not your biological gender. Because there's no set point, really, at your transition in which you can or cannot or say your gender is otherwise. And like I said, with my legal name and going by Kyle, I just request it. It's like a preferred name to them, so they don't call me my legal name. The only place that says my legal name is on my paycheck and on the computer for clocking in my hours. Other than that, I'm Kyle. And they cannot, and if it does say like on the application legal name, you can put your legal name if you've not changed it yet. Then maybe in parentheses, that's also where you want to put, but I prefer to go by this name or something like that. And they legally also cannot ask you, "Oh, well, why did you circle this gender when you're not?" Or "Why did you put your name as male or female when you're whatever?" And then, because that's kind of like an invasion of privacy deal there, so you're not required to answer those kinds of questions. So you can put whatever name you want to go by, really, and you can put whatever gender you want to go by. Really, it's just a matter of how well or how much you want to pass. And right now, like I said, I don't really care. I don't try with my coworkers, but I'll try with the parents and the people who I know I'm never going to see again and who are going to be at my ride for 2 or 3 minutes. If you have a job in like fast food or coffee or something where you're just dealing with customers for a really brief time, then that might be the time to try and pass, because you're not going to see them again. Coworkers a little bit more iffy just because harassment possibilities, but that's up to you. Anyways, that's my experience in the workplace as a trans person. I guess it's not your traditional workplace because it is an amusement park, but like I said, it could apply to something like fast food or customer service in any way, really. Bye.